The pastor's son says faith ruined his childhood. He didn't grow up with bedtime stories. He grew up with sermons. While other kids had fairy tales, he sat on a wooden pew, legs swinging, listening to men argue about heaven and hell. His lullabies were altar calls. His cartoons were replaced with conferences. His weekends weren't for friends. They were for revivals. At 6, he quoted scripture faster than he could spell his name. Adults clapped, calling him anointed, special, chosen. No one noticed he was just tired. At 8, he learned to bow his head, close his eyes, whisper amen for the cameras. He didn't understand sin, but he understood expectation. If he misbehaved, it wasn't boys will be boys. It was, you're the pastor's son. Every mistake carried God's name with it. When other kids lied, they were corrected. When he lied, it was a sermon illustration. At 10, he asked his father if they could skip one church night. His father smiled gently. The work of God doesn't rest. He nodded, but something inside him did. He remembers one Sunday evening clearly. He was backstage while his father preached about joy. The crowd was shouting. The choir was singing. People were crying at the altar. He was doing homework under a dim light. He wondered what joy felt like outside a microphone. Birthdays were rescheduled around conventions. Family dinners were interrupted by urgent ministry calls. Vacations became prayer retreats. He didn't resent God at first. He just felt replaced. At 13, he overheard someone say, "Pastors' children are always rebellious." He went to the bathroom and stared at himself in the mirror. Rebellious wasn't what he felt. He felt invisible. Faith, to him, wasn't warmth. It was responsibility. It was performance. It was pressure wearing a holy mask. When he finally said the words out loud years later, people gasped. How can you say that? Your father gave you the best foundation. He didn't argue. He just whispered what he had been carrying since childhood. They called it training. He paused. I call it theft.